is going on YouTube? Dorsey Made Gaming here, y'all, and what you are watching is some recorded gameplay of me playing Madden NFL 18, and I'm playing in my single player um career mode. And the reason that I'm doing this video is to kind of bring some stuff to the light as far as where the game does a great job at this and where the game needs improvement. And I purposely created my character to be 99 overall on everything because I feel like, to me, that is the best way to show exactly the strengths and the weaknesses of the game. Um, First of all, I'm very excited as the fact that they have added the ability to jam the receivers inside, outside, to press them as well. And I do like the fact that they gave the receivers some tools to combat this. However, I do have some issues with it. My press is at a 99 overall. And I think that that doesn't bode well. It doesn't play a really big factor because if I'm trying to jam the man upright, like just straight jam him at the line, and he gets an inside release or an outside release, by default, I'm automatically beat. And I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I have played cornerback all my life. I've played cornerback in college football at the Division II level at Southern Arkansas. You know, yeah, the same school Cedric Thornton went to. Yeah. But anyway, um, I actually played with Sid. He came in the same year I did. So yeah, there's some talent there. Yeah. But anyway, you know, if I'm jamming a receiver, it doesn't matter if he's going inside release, if he's going for an outside release. If I get two hands on him, it doesn't matter where he's going. I'm there. He's jammed up at the line. I don't like it that just because, the only way for a jam to be effective when you're jamming him at the line instead of forcing him to the inside or the outside is if he does the stutter step thing where he backs off the line. I don't agree with that because I have played cornerback. I have seen some excellent cornerbacks, even one named Don Unamba who went to the NFL, played a little bit with the Bills, played a little bit with the Rams, before going to Canadian League and currently playing for the Hamilton. I think they're the Tigers or the Bobcats, something to that effect. I think they're the Tigers. But I've seen some guys even better than him that didn't get a shot at the NFL, jamming receivers, and it didn't matter if the receiver was trying to release inside, outside, or whatever. When they got hands on him, that receiver didn't cross the line of scrimmage. This is not reflected in Madden. And it's not a bad thing for them. I mean, they are taking steps in the right direction. I just feel like if my press rating is a 99 overall, then it doesn't matter where. See, right there. See that? I jammed him close and he still got a inside release because I went for the jam and he went for an inside release. So by default, I lost. I don't like that because that's not realistic to football. That's not realistic to the cornerback position at all. And I think to compensate this, or to rather fix this issue, you can give your cornerbacks, if you're going to implement these gameplay changes, you can implement some more attribute as well for the player. For instance, like for the quarterbacks in Madden, it used to just be throw power and throw accuracy. But as the game evolved, they developed more attributes such as deep short throw accuracy, deep throw accuracy, medium throw accuracy, and play action accuracy. And I think that they should do the same thing with the cornerbacks. I feel like they should implement something in the game to where you have an inside press, an outside press, and a just straight jam up the middle press, as well as a press strength. See, because press, when you say press to the average person, that means their ability to stop a receiver from getting off the line or to jam him up at the line. But playing cornerback, press is so much deeper than that because you have the one arm press, you have the one arm jam to the inside, one arm jam to the outside, you have the two arm jam, and then yes, there is a technique involved in that, but there's also strength, and I think that they should have press strength also an attribute because there are guys who I've seen are magicians in a sense at getting their hands on a receiver, but they lack the strength to stall the receiver. And then there was one guy I played with at SAU, Clarence Wright. We called him C Wright. This dude, like, he wasn't the strongest in the weight room, but I'm gonna tell you, when he jammed a receiver, he jammed a receiver. Dudes would literally either fall down, he would drive them to the ground. They would not cross the line of scrimmage if he got a good jam on them. He had great strength as far as pressing. Um, so I feel like they should implement uh, a little bit more depth into these positions. If you're going to implement these gameplay changes, build on it. Like when I get into 19, I don't want to see the same thing. And see right there, that is another thing that I want changed. The camera angles. You see right there, I was going to go and tackle the ball carrier, but the camera angle makes it so hard to tell when you're close to them that plays like that happen. I missed the tackle going for the hit stick because I thought I was close enough to the player. Um, the camera angles on every other offensive player is directly behind the player, but I don't know why they do this on defense where they put the camera at an angle. And I would imagine it's so that you can see the quarterback, you can see the ball carrier. Um, because if you're playing the game regular on offense, the regular camera angles, you can't see the cornerbacks on the screen until the ball is snapped and you drop back into a pass. You can implement that same thing on defense. It actually makes it harder to jam the receivers when you have a side view of the camera instead of a up and down front to back camera angle of them. And I implore you at EA, please implement a behind camera angle such as this one right here when we're on defense, because even playing the free safety position, it is a angled camera angle. Defensive line, no matter what position you play on defense, the camera angle is not directly behind them, and it's very bothersome, and it causes your perception to be off and things of that nature. So I would like a better camera angle, and I just wanted to bring that up while that was relevant. But back to what I was saying about the attributes and pressing, I feel that they can go deeper with it. Allow me to have strength because, like I said, if my press is 99, which it is on this character, I don't care if he releases inside or outside or what. If I'm able to get hands on him, I should be there. But I know what EA is saying, well, you're not able to get hands on him because he did an inside release. Well, EA, I've played corner in college. I've know guys in the NFL that play cornerback. I've studied guys that play. You can ask guys like Richard Sherman. If your jam technique is good, it doesn't matter if they release outside or inside. If you're able to get hands on them, you're not automatically beat. I think I find it rather atrocious and appalling, but I'll chalk it up to maybe, I don't know, lack of knowledge of the position or something to that effect. Because to me, what it boils down to is that the receiver has all the control. Because it doesn't matter. I should be able, as a cornerback, be able to jam that receiver wherever I want to take him. I know they say do it as to where the play is designed and things of that nature, but you'll see me on some play. I don't know if it's already passed or not, but I'll actually get lined up head up right here. See, I get lined up head up with them, but I mean the ball is snapped and I missed the play. But I do that later on, or I've already done it. I can't remember because I hadn't been watching it. But I line up. The defense has me lined up on his inside. So of course my job is to force him to the outside, keep him from going inside. But I line up head up on him so that I can jam him with two hands. That forceful jam that keeps him from getting off the line of scrimmage. He releases inside and bam, I'm beat. That needs to be changed. It really does. See right here, I'm lining up head up with him, and it's a run play, so he comes directly at me. Which is another thing that I feel like needs to be improved is my like I told y'all, my character is 99 on everything. I did this on purpose to show these things. Um, my fighting off the block and things of that nature. My cornerback does not get off of blocks well. He doesn't. He does not get off blocks well. My strength and everything. I should be throwing these wide receivers around, and it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Um, But like I said, I'm not knocking it because I'm very happy. Y'all seen the live streams before Madden 18 came out, and I was playing a cornerback career, and I would allude to the fact that I wish that they allowed me to jam my receivers and things of that nature. See, once again, I get lined up, head up with him, but nothing happens here. And then okay, so we see the XP stuff pop up, and that's one thing that I do want to address. In playing cornerback, what the game doesn't reward you for being a shutdown corner. But let's look here because I actually went into instant replay here, and you see I'm with the man here, and this is one point. Look at my guy. I mean, I'm just literally running circles. Now he broke down on that route on a dime. Look at this, bam. And I know what you're saying. Wow, you're horrible on the controls. Not so fast there, my friend. See, whenever you're at cornerback and I hit the straffle button, the cornerback doesn't break down the same way a receiver breaks down. And like I told you, everything is on 99 here. And that's one thing I feel like needs to be improved is like the cornerback being able to break down because the receivers in Madden have all the advantage in the game. If you get a perfect jam, then that's all well and fine. But if not, the game makes you pay a big deal. And that's one thing that I feel like they really need to improve on as well is that. And then you see here showing another instant replay of a good jam. See, he goes inside. I get a hand on him. Get back in his hip pocket. That probably should have been pass interference there, but just still, But and I understand it's new. It's something that's innovative that it's good that it's in the game, but I feel like they really need to improve upon it. But I still have to say that there is room for improvement. And like I was saying, back to the experience thing, if you shut down a wide receiver, like literally, I think the guy that I was guarding maybe had one or two catches, and this was just the first half. But nothing else. I should get experience for shutting him down. He is their number one receiver, and I set that up on purpose um, to play their number one receiver because they're gonna pass to the number one receivers. They're gonna try to get the ball to him, and if I'm shutting him down, the game doesn't reward you for shutting this guy down. They give you experience fantasy points as far as XP points, but the game doesn't give you experience or XP for shutting down a receiver. And that is the telltale sign of a great cornerback in taking away half of the field. If you watch some other games that I've done live streaming playing corner, I've literally shut down an entire side of the field, and all the passing yards have gone to the other side of the field. And I don't get any experience points for it. So it's very difficult to upgrade your cornerback in Madden or your secondary player in Madden because the game doesn't only it basically only rewards you for making plays. It rewards you for um, getting interceptions, tip balls, tackles, and touchdowns. It doesn't reward you for shutting down your receiver on the route. And to go further beyond that, I feel like anytime you get a good jam to where that circle under your player lights up green, you should get some experience points for that because you've essentially won the battle at the line of scrimmage. But that is to still say that they need to improve at the jamming at the line of scrimmage because, like I said, playing cornerback just because I go for a forceful jam, if he gets an inside release, it should not mean that I'm automatically beat because a good cornerback will still jam a receiver even if he goes for an inside release. They make it like if you're going for a two-hand jam that you're just throwing yourself at them, and that is not even close to it. But these are just some thoughts. These are just some opinions. Expect more videos coming for different positions, y'all. I really like doing this. I really like the content and the feedback. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And that's all, man. Till next time, y'all. Thanks for watching, and God bless.